transportation of the necessary components like nutrients, oxygen, hormones, enzymes, and unnecessary components like excreta, carbon dioxide, etc. throughout the body is called circulation. The system in our body that is associated with circulation is called circulatory system. It mainly consists of blood vascular system and lymphatic system. Different parts associated with circulation are blood, lymphatic system, heart, and blood vessels. The red colored liquid connective tissue in our body is called blood. It consists of yellow colored plasma as 55% and living blood cells as 45% in total volume. Blood is viscous in nature with salty taste. It gets transported throughout the body through the closed tubes called blood vessels. Plasma is a non-living, transparent and yellow-colored fluid found in blood. It consists of three different proteins, namely albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen, each having specific functions in blood. It consists of 90% water and rest are proteins, fat, carbohydrates, minerals, etc. Plasma maintains the amount of water, body temperature, and different useful chemicals in our body. It also transports the digested foods and waste products to the respective places. RBC, WBC, and platelets are the different components in a blood cell which are solid in nature. RBC in blood is red in color due to the iron pigment hemoglobin. RBC are the blood cells having no nucleus. They are found in bone marrow, live for about 120 days and die in liver and spleen. About 45 lakhs to 50 lakhs of RBCs are found in 1 cubic millimeter of blood. The reaction in between hemoglobin and oxygen results to the oxyhaemoglobin, and that is how oxygen reaches to different parts of our body. Even the RBCs die, iron pigment in it can be reutilized by the blood. More RBC in blood result to polycythaemia and less RBC results in anaemia. WBC are the blood cells having irregular and changeable shape like amova. They have nucleus and are the biggest blood cells. They are also found in bone marrow and destroyed in spleen and liver. They are formed in lymph glands too. They live only for about 15 days and counts about 4,000 to 10,000 in number in 1 cubic millimeter of blood. WBC contains two main components, namely granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes have organelles in them and consist of neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Similarly, agranulocytes have no organelles and consist of lymphocytes and monocytes. Each of them have major functions in our body. More WBCs count result in leukopenia, while the less WBCs count result in leukemia. The smallest blood cells is the platelets that have no nucleus. They are also found in bone marrow and liver and destroyed in spleen and liver. They live for the least about 2 to 3 days. They are 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs in number and helps to clot the blood. More platelets result in thrombocythemia and less number result in hemophilia. Lymphatic system is also a part of circulatory system that mainly concerns with immunity system, transportation of oxygen and absorption of interstitial fluid, the fluid outside the blood vessels. It is the open circulatory system just opposite to the blood vascular system. This system completes with the lymph vessels and spleen. Lymph is the clear fluid found in the lymphatic system that is similar to the blood plasma, but it lacks RBCs and platelets as they are bigger in size and remains unfiltered through capillaries. In conclusion, lymph are the extracellular fluids collected in small vessels that help in carrying food and oxygen to the tissues. Lymph vessels are the small paths that carry lymph through it. There are two types of lymph vessels: afferent lymph vessels that take unfiltered lymph to the lymph node, and efferent lymph vessels that take filtered lymph out of the lymph node. Lymph vessels are linked to the venous system. Spleen is the dark red colored and largest lymphatic organ found on the left side of the abdomen. It acts primarily as a blood filter and holds a reserve of blood. It also recycles iron pigment and synthesizes